Holy smokes, 100 days. Donald Trump did tell you he was going to lower costs on day one. Well, I guess he's 0 for 100. But let's go through the top 10 worst hits in Donald Trump's first 100 days. Here we go. Number 10, approval ratings crash. Trump's approval rating is plummeting with Republicans so fast that they're starting to jump ship. Get this, 26% agree that Trump has gone beyond his authority as president. He's lost a quarter of Republicans. Number 9, government meltdown. Efficiency brought to you by Elon. Well, Doge finally made its first efficient firing, getting rid of Elon Musk. Number 8, an ethical dumpster fire. Presidency for profit. Next up, Trump coin. Because who doesn't want their democracy sponsored by a crypto bro? Between hawking merchandise at the White House and pocketing cash from Trump properties, the presidency looks less and less like public service and more like a Black Friday side hustle. Number 7, disappearing people and disappearing rights. The immigration system under Trump is a mess. It's cruel, it's chaotic. Let me just put this in perspective. Donald Trump deported a 4-year-old American citizen with cancer, stage 4 cancer. There's a special place in hell for somebody that fucks with a kid and their cancer treatment. Number 6, from DEI to DUI. Donald Trump is rolling back DEI and implementing DUI. And what has it gotten us? Our national security secrets are now on Signal, unclassified by Pete Hegseth. You may get a text soon. Number 5, science and education, defund the future. What do you think happens when you fire CDC scientists, cancer researchers, people who are working on preventing measles? Yeah, you're going to see people lose their treatments. You're going to see outbreaks like we're seeing with the measles outbreak in Texas. And families who are counting on a breakthrough innovation to make sure one of their loved ones can get well, they're losing hope. That's what you do when you bet against the future. Number 4, the peace that never happened. Donald Trump also said on day one he would end the conflict in Ukraine. And then, 100 days later, he said it was in jest. Well, you know what's not in jest? The innocent Ukrainians who are dying. The American people who have been paying to help keep Ukraine in the fight so that a dictator like Vladimir Putin doesn't invade Europe and ultimately the United States. There's nothing funny about this. This is something that needs leadership. And Donald Trump is just not up for the job. He's always going to side with Russia. And whatever he does going forward will not surprise us because it's a pro-Putin foreign policy. Number 3, foreign policy flops. It's not foreign policy, it's a foreign apology. The number of foreign allies who I have had to apologize to in the last couple months is ridiculous. Foreign leaders come into my congressional office and they look at me and they're like, what the fuck? Like, we're friends. Why would you want to make us a state of the United States? Why would you want to invade us? Why would you walk away from treaty obligations that we have? We've gone shoulder to shoulder with so many of these allies that we're now just pushing us away. You know what makes us spend more on defense? Having fewer friends. Number 2, the jail your enemies and free your friends tour. Donald Trump is threatening to jail his enemies. In the Oval Office, he signed an executive order going after someone he appointed who declared that the 2020 election was the most secure election ever. Meanwhile, in your community today, there are 1,600 January 6 rioters, people who attacked police officers. They have been released into the community. This guy doesn't back the blue, he backs the coup. Number 1, tariffs and inflation. At the end of the day, Americans asked in the last election for somebody to lower their costs. Donald Trump won, but he's lost the American people. Their 401ks are 201ks. Their costs are going up. 4 out of 5 of the items in their Walmart shopping basket were made overseas, and they're paying more and they're going to pay more. We have gone from a Trump slump to a Trump train wreck.